Is Jim Carrey losing his mind? Or are we all losing our minds?
351! 351! Rover, sit! Hut! Hut!
He seems to have some difficulty letting go of the game.
Is he really stoned? Or am I really stoned? We don't know.
Say Jim Carrey. Yes.
What?
I've covered a lot of fashion weeks. This is the first time I've run into Jim Carrey. Wait.
Hold on a second. What is she wearing? I know this is a fashion event, but it looks like she took one of those Michael Jackson jackets with all the zippers and ripped off the sleeves.
No. I'm doing just fine. I just, there's no meaning to any of this. So I wanted to find the most meaningless thing that I could come to and join, and here I am.
They're celebrating.
I mean, you got to admit it's completely meaningless.
Okay, well, I guess so far he's right, but damn, Jim, it's just a party. Way to bring down everybody's mood. Aren't all parties pretty much meaningless and useless unless it's for a charity?
Well, they say they're celebrating icons inside.
Celebrating
Do you believe
icons.
in
Boy, that is just the absolute lowest aiming, possibility that we could come up with. It's like icons. Do you believe in icons? I don't believe in personalities. I don't believe that you exist, but there is a wonderful fragrance in the air.
Alright, I have to assume here that Jim's been doing some magic mushrooms or like DMT recently, because I feel like he's just saying that everything's made up of molecules and cells and it's just our brain's way of interpreting our environment. It sounds like to me like he's been hitting the bong.
You don't believe certain icons have the power to make change, to think differently, to be bold, to inspire others? Artistry? You're one of them.
On the good foot! Ha! Yeah. You shut it down now. Yeah, no, I don't believe in icons. I don't believe in personalities. I believe that peace lies beyond personality, beyond invention and disguise, beyond the red S that you wear on your chest that makes bullets bounce off.
Basically, I think Jim is somehow aging backwards, and now he's a 19-year-old stoned on YouTube in the basement going down some sort of wormhole about aliens.
I believe that it's deeper than that. I believe we're a field of energy dancing for itself. I don't care.
But Jim, you got really dressed up for the occasion. You look good.
But Jim, I'm trying to do a somewhat sane, fluffy, bullshit red carpet interview. Can you please play along?
No, I didn't
that an
get dressed
accident?
up. I didn't get dressed up.
Who did?
There is no me.
There's no you.
No.
We're not here. This is a dream.
There's things happening. And there are clusters of tetrahedrons moving around together.
There is a lot of news that actually is relevant that's not that
Here's
uplifting.
the thing. It's not our world.
None
That's
of this
the
is
key.
real?
Nope.
So you're just passing
We don't
through.
matter. We don't matter.
Oh, wow.
There's the good news.
Okay.
I think he's talking about celebrities there, that they don't matter. But Jim has been acting differently for a while now. He's been doing art shows. He's been talking about how talk show hosts are the last line of truth in the media, which I extremely disagree with, by the way. He tweets a lot of anti-Trump stuff. I feel like he's the kind of liberal who was a hardline leftist and then started to realize that most of the stuff he's fighting for and all the causes he believes in are contrived media nonsense. But like a true believer, he still grasps to that concept that he's on the right side and they're fighting the bad guys and everyone they're against is just those intolerant racists. Now that I think about it, he's pretty much become his Truman Show character, hasn't he? Everything around him is a lie and he's trying to figure out what's real again. Now here's Jim a few months back on Jimmy Kimmel Live, sounding like he's on more psychedelic drugs.
You feel like you're separated from the rest of the world and what's going on?
No, not separated at all. In fact, it's the exact opposite. Don't get me wrong, Jim Carrey is a great character, and I was lucky to get the part. But I don't think of that as me anymore.
You don't? Not at all?
Not really, no. I used to be a guy who was experiencing the world, and now I feel like the world and the universe experiencing a guy.
Now listen, I love Jim Carrey as a comedian. He's an amazing character actor and seems to be a smart guy.
I'm ready to go in, Coach. Just give me a chance. I know there's a lot riding on it, but it's all psychological. Just got to stay in a positive frame of mind.
However, just as we can pretend that some of our favorite rappers aren't flat earthers, look into that if you haven't, we can still enjoy their music and we can still enjoy Jim Carrey's movies. Even though it seems to me that Jim Carrey is just a super rich guy in his own bubble who says things that get justified by his millions of fans, and it all could be solved by just doing this one simple thing: reading.
The Lord's blessings leave me living